overflowing, and Satan is sending his dead to us.
As I'm walking through a cemetery, I got my shovel and I need to dig a hole and pull a body out of grave and drag it to my sewer, throw it on the table, strip it naked, fuck it, then I say, get the guts into a bag and keep them in the sun. Then bring them in the house and lay them in manure, let them sit there for a week. Then take them to my kitchen, throw them in the grinder, let the rotting guts pour right inside the bucket, get the body, cut it till it's split in half. Now throw the upper body on the metal slab, slice it into little pieces, keep them on a tray. Get the rest of the carcass and wrap it in some plastic till it looks a little black. Now head outside right to my sewer in my body farm. Get a couple of tools and my shovel for my pet cemetery. I saved a bunch of animals inside a hole, wrapped up in a tarp, laying in piss. So I grabbed my shovel and I started to dig in the grave, the decomposing animal guts and the limbs. Pull them out, drink all of the goop and fluids that was dripping down from the animal corpse and the remains. Get the tarp and drag it to my sewer, throw it in the water, wait until it's edible. The feet, get the paws and amputate them and decapitate them head. As I do it, get the saw and cut the neck really slow till I start to see them bones. Let the head hang from the skin, move strictly to the other specimen that I dug out and put them on a body scale. Take them off into the operating room, lay them on a metal table, get my little kitchen knife and I start to cut them open. All of their intestines is filled with parasites and they're looking milky green, just like mucus, and the pus is kinda yellow and it really stings. Get the kitchen knife and have a rancid amputation on the leg. Get the scissors, cut the skin that's on the thigh, peel it back and take a bite out of the meat. Now move up to the stomach and the torso on this animal. I'll use a bread knife for this surgery to make a T-incision. This canine's filled with all kinds of different diseases like E. coli, tapeworms in the gut, nasophilism, necrophilia on all these dead animal corpses I will bury, put them in a septic tank with sewage. Now go back to a cemetery, dig up a new body, and this time it's a pig. I killed it by injecting Clorox mixed with hydrochloric acid and ammonia in the snout. I want a molting in the cervix on this female pit. Essential death is in my breath from eating out the clip with puke and putrid defecation fluids leaking from the abdomen. A purge of liquid, decayed oral matter seeping on the dirt. I get the animal and drag it to a swamp and lay it in the shallow water. Leave it till it's filled with maggots. Take it to the sewer hole. I'd like to give a prostate while I masturbate and throw it in a shredder. And I watch it dismember into a pool of diarrhea and regurgitated malderfetus genitalia. A phenocoprophagia is crawling down my spine with chills. I'm feeding off the feces of secretionated sludge. Surgical removal, pituification, senescence, splenectomy on the go. I'm a vermin in these type of situations, from the anal annihilation of corpse. I stretch a wreck of the scat and I wipe it all over the skin of the goat, and I drag it and throw it up into a humid environment, thinking about it, I'm leaving it there for a couple of weeks in the bed to be hiding your family pets, and I come in and gonna be throwing them up in the hole, and again I'm a shovel and digging them out and taking them back in the house, and I cut them up, eat them up, shit them out, and I'll save it for later examinations on these bodies from a barn of bacterial virus of leptospirosis inside of my torture chamber. When I open up the door to get another animal, the rodents out of deceased as I'm walking through the room of death and infection, decomposition, gross obesity that's taking place inside a heifer, mutilated, impregnated, bladed with maggots and roaches crawling all over the face. I hide it sticky and it's really down. I like to use my nails to skin the body, get my rusted turkey cutter and start cutting out the meat and dip it in the pulp. The pig remains. I took the baby cattle out and sliced it up and mix it with the droppings and the urine from these rats. I picked them mouses off the floor, then toss them in my blender, get the food that I collected. Now it's time to feast. In my pet cemetery, bodies covered in flies, covered in flies, covered in flies.